So today we're going to be looking at Battle Brothers. This is a game created by Overhype Studios. It's been out a couple of years now, and it's very similar to Mount and Blade. The idea is we have a small company of men which we have to level up, give different armour, weapons, and we have to go around a campaign map doing various quests, killing various enemies and bosses. We're going to call ourselves Sworn Brothers, and I actually quite like that one. We'll keep our flag as that, shall we? So here we have different endgame scenarios. We're going to keep it on random. Permanent destruction. During the late game crisis, this dictates if the locations on the map are permanently destroyed or not, so we'll just keep that on, I think. We're going to put that back on beginner, I think, for now, just because this is actually quite a difficult game. We have permanent death on this. If one of your guys die, that's it, he's dead. We also have permanent wounds, so if you lose an eye or an arm or a hand, it has serious consequences on your stats and how your character performs in battle. So 2 days ago the company was hired to track down Hoggett the Weasel and his band of raiders, but it was them who found you first. So we've managed to get ourselves in an ambush, and now we go to battle. So I think that was us. So we have various abilities depending on what skills we assign our blokes as we level up, and depending what weapons and items we have equipped. We also have the usual action points, and we also have fatigue, which each action uses a certain amount of fatigue. That's it. Finish him off. No. You're alive, you won. What now, Captain? Bernhard's dead, they slit his throat. He was a good man and a damn good leader, but all it took was one mistake. That makes you the one in charge now, don't it? Okay, so that guy was obviously the old captain, so we are now the new captain. And we have to go back to Kleinholz. Return to Kleinholz to get paid. So I think every game start is the same as this. What a sorry display it must be for the onlookers as you arrive in Kleinholz. 4 bloodied men and beaten mercenaries down on their luck. The man who hired the company days ago, Rollo the Kleinholz, no doubt expected you to return in a more glorious fashion. We killed his men, but the weasel eluded our blades in the end. You did well, Sellsword. The brigands have been removed. though it is a shame that Hoggart still lives. We expect to get paid for this. 400 crowns as agreed upon. May I make use of your services one more time? Right, okay. So he wants to pay us another 400 crowns to kill Hoggart by the looks of it. Yes, we have unfinished business with Hoggart. That's what we shall do. Okay. So we need to go to Friedwald. So if we take a look at the campaign map, which is randomly generated every time you start a new game. So we have different factions that we can decide to help or not. Never been to Friedwald before, but I've been around ones that look a lot like it. Cities like these are great for selling goods to all the prissy, pompous pricks who love to have their goods delivered. With so many merchants, you can find almost everything you need too. Keep an eye out for bargains, and don't get swindled by them cutthroat merchants. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So we need to recruit at least 3 more men, buy weapons and armour. Okay. Well, there's only 2 here, so that's going to be a little difficult. Torhelm the Poor. So we can see what equipment we each have. These guys have pretty much nothing. He don't even have a weapon. So we'll get him one of them. Get some nice new armour, I think. Need to be careful because we're going to run out of money. Get a couple of hats. Now these need repairing, which up here we have tools and supplies. So these are used to repair our armour and items as we travel. So we'll probably get some more of them. We have ammunition, which refills quivers after battle for your bolts and your arrows. Medical supplies, which is used to heal our units after battle. And we have provisions, which is our food. You use 10 provisions per day. Your 46 provisions will last you 4 more days at most. Okay, so we should be okay for now. We can also trade items on this. If we can buy various different things to trade items with. Not too worried about that in a minute. Right, so you can have that and that. I don't want to spend too much because we need to get another guy from somewhere. Okay, so each village or each town we have various contracts that we can take. These are normally a clue as to what contracts will be available. Villagers have been disappearing from this town. And the villagers are terrified, so that could be werewolves, maybe. But first we need to get another guy from somewhere. So let's go down to Gronenberg. So we can speed up time if we want to. Right, okay, so in here we've got a tavern. We can pay to get various rumours, which can lead us to various quests for special items or various bosses. Let's see what blokes we have to choose from. Libwin's fondness of dogs started after his father won a pup in a shooting contest. Quick with training his mongrels. Okay, so this guy is a hound master. So we can get dogs in this too, which if you have enemies trying to retreat, you can release the dogs and they will try and subdue them. Let's go for him. See what items we can get. That can go. We don't need that. Has he actually got anything? No. So we need a weapon. We need a hat for him. We'll give him a spear, I think. And get that. Right, so you can have that, and you can have that, and you can use that for now. Right, okay, so now we need to go back to Kleinholz and speak to Rollo of Kleinholz. So I think I backed this on Kickstarter. I can't actually remember, and I tried looking through my Kickstarter to see if it was on there, but it wasn't. Oh, what do we have here? Let's have a go at attacking them, shall we? Nash Zera. Nash Zera? Not sure if that's right. So there's only one, so this should hopefully be pretty easy. I think we'll just sit here and wait for him to come to us, although he looks pretty big, to be fair. Let's get our shields up. Okay, so you can't reach yet, so if you wait. Ah, I didn't actually want to end turn there. Never mind. Move you to here. We can end turn. Get your shield up just in case. Right, okay. So you've got quite a lot of health, this guy. You can wait. Right, okay, so now we need to move in. Let's get you around there. And you over there. Decapitate. A devastating blow aimed to decapitate the target on the spot. Does more damage to hit points the more the target is already injured. Okay, so it takes quite a lot of fatigue. Let's just go for the normal hit, shall we? It didn't actually do too bad. We get another turn as well. Right, so you need to move him there. What? Did he just eat my guy? Devoured Torhelm the Poor. I didn't know that could happen. Can we get him back? Yes. Whew. Thought we'd lost poor Torhelm then. No loot. Finally you're here. I have good news. We got hold of one of Hoggart's former men. My good friend here had a nice talk with the man, and now I know where Hoggart's licking his wounds. Okay, we'll return with his head. Why not? Okay, so I'm going to end the stream there, just a quick one for today. If you want to see more content like this, then feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.